So it's true to say you can't have gas pressure in the midst of a vacuum without a solid container.
Yes. So yes, you're right. So if you have gas, it would
Right.
expand into the vacuum, absolutely.
So do you know of any demonstrations of gas pressure in the middle of a vacuum without a solid barrier between the two?
No. The fact that planets move around, lots of evidence.
So I meant experimental evidence. So
That's experiment.
what's the independent variable in that experiment?
Okay, I mean, you can drop things in the vacuum.
Talking about an ideal gas expanding against a vacuum.
The vacuum is there's a zero medium, so everything's
You can
equally
drop,
more dense.
Objects.
Talking about an ideal gas expanding against a vacuum.
As
You just take a room, evacuate the air, and drop
Right.
things, and then they all fall the same.
Gas expanding against a vacuum.
Is that demonstrable in any way?
I'm not sure.
Let's say if I pressurize shoebox inside of a vacuum, I poke a hole inside that shoebox. Is there any way to demonstrate air not going into the vacuum and staying inside the box?
I don't think so. As you said, I think you're absolutely right. If you poke a hole, it will go out. I know. I
The
can't.
second law of thermodynamics stipulates that you can't have a gas pressure system in the midst of a vacuum. Like a high pressure always goes to low pressure.
Yes, that's true. So it has pressure, and it
It just goes out into the vacuum.
Yeah, I think people that first encounter flat Earth, they all say, "Well, I once believed that it was a stupid idea, but I tried to refute it and I couldn't." Well, that's because you didn't go to the right sources. You went on the internet and you heard these arguments from flat Earthers that you couldn't answer.
Yeah.
That's because you didn't know the answers. I know the answers. I haven't encountered an argument yet I couldn't refute.
So how do you have gas pressure without a container? Nothing? Danny Faulkner, PhD astrophysicist.
because. Sorry.
Why doesn't Earth's gravity hold the air inside of the shoebox, which is in the midst of a vacuum?
Because the gas has pressure. So it has pressure, and it
just goes out into the vacuum.
Sorry, I need to go.
God, all right.
But if